Welcome back to Spark Studios, where my goal is to cover topics to help you spark your ideas and better your life. Today, we're going to discuss the NCT goal setting framework. This framework was designed with teams in mind. However, it is a powerful concept you can apply to your own life. This framework was created by Ravi Mehta, former chief product officer at Tinder. The framework was designed to bridge any disconnect between strategic vision and daily task execution. Unlike traditional goal setting frameworks that focus primarily on outcomes, NCT provides what Meta calls the connective tissue between what your team does day to day and an organization's broader goals and visions. Ultimately, goal setting is both a skill and a habit that requires dedication and practice to improve upon. Traditional goal setting frameworks address the what of goal setting but struggles with the why and how. The NCT framework addresses the strategic context and execution pathways of actionable processes. There are three components to the NCT framework: narrative, commitments, and tasks. We will now break down each component. We will use an example of a social media company. Imagine you are on a team trying to reach a strategic goal involving user engagement over the next year. The first component is narrative, which is a 1 to 2 sentence qualitative description of what your team wants to achieve and why it matters strategically. Think of this as a story that connects your team's work to the company's broader mission and strategic themes. Well defining this helps teams create commitments and tasks which are directly downstream from this first step. A strong narrative will do three things: it embeds strategy into goals, provides inspirational context, and ensures everyone in a team understands how their work contributes to a bigger objective. Instead of stating, for example, increase user engagement, a narrative might state, to maintain a user friendly edge in an ever evolving social media landscape, we must innovate our engagement features to retain Gen Z users who are migrating from other platforms. This statement reflects upon a strategic context which can be missing from traditional goal setting approaches. The next two steps, the C and the T of the framework, will build upon this. C stands for commitments and are specific, measurable achievements that teams commit to accomplishing within its set time frame. Commitments in the NCT framework are designed to require 100% completion, and they represent a team's conviction to completing a goal. As Meta notes, commitment is scary. When there is a psychological weight upon a task completion, there is more emphasis which is placed on defining and taking action upon more meaningful steps to achieve that specific goal. Commitments force teams to be realistic about what they can achieve while still pushing for meaningful progress towards a target. Commitments should be directly actionable and serve as a measurable indicator of progress towards your narrative. Building upon our social media company example, commitments might include launch 3 new engagement features targeted at Gen Z users, achieve 25% adoption rate among users aged 16 to 24, and increase daily active usage by 10% in our target demographic. This leads us directly to T, or tasks. Tasks are the specific actions and steps that need to be taken to fulfill your commitments. This is where NCT gets granular, providing a clear roadmap for teams to follow. But unlike rigid project plans, tasks in NCT are designed to be flexible and adaptable as teams learn and priorities evolve. The beauty of tasks in the NCT framework is that they ladder up directly to commitments and narratives, ensuring that every action your team takes is strategically meaningful. This prevents the common problem of busy work that feels productive but doesn't actually move the needle on important objectives. Tasks should be focused on key actions rather than every minute detail. There should be balance between providing enough structure to guide execution and the flexibility to adapt to changing circumstances. To conclude our example, tasks might include conduct user research with 50 Gen Z users to identify preferences in management, design and prototype video features in a TikTok-inspired style, and partner with Gen Z influencers to help feature launch campaigns. You can take a moment to reflect on how each of these tasks are in line strategically with the components defined previously. We will now discuss one more example to further help your understanding of the NCT framework. As we break down the next example, think about how each step of the framework again builds upon itself. Then think about how you can practically apply this to your own life. So now you are part of a product development team for an upcoming AI-powered task management tool system for a tech startup. You are in a team meeting with 5 other individuals and you're discussing launching and implementing this desktop tool. Throughout the meeting, you establish goals through the NCT framework. Your narrative states, to establish market leadership in AI-powered productivity tools, we must deliver a customer-driven experience that automates routine tasks for individuals, small and large businesses, while maintaining accuracy and user control. You commit to the following statements over the course of the next quarter. Your commitments include launching beta AI assistants with at least 90% accuracy rate and maintaining user satisfaction above 4.5 stars across all levels of organization. Your tasks include integrating ChatGPT 5 API with all tasks, conducting user interviews with all users of the platform on a monthly basis, and creating onboarding tutorial series with simple access and easy user interface. As we conclude our video, it is generally discussed as case studies online that organizations mainly in the tech field have used this framework to help them achieve success. Overall, NCTs emphasize strategies which connect a conceptual strategic vision to execution. Being able to start with a clear narrative bridges a vision which can be chunked down from conceptual thinking to daily work. I hope this video has helped you understand yet another framework of goal setting. Think about how you can implement this in your own life. Thanks for joining me again on Spark Studios, where our goal is to spark your ideas. There's a free PDF file worksheet in the description box available to download to help you further break down this concept. Please subscribe for more thought leadership like this. Thank you.